My name is Paul Nicely, and my role here is doctor. I see the main character when she first comes in with her sister. Do my best to save her because she's obviously in a very dire situation. Theater-wise, it had to be playing Javert and Les Mis because when for so long the rights were not available, they locked those up tight, and then they finally released rights, and it was like everyone did it with like that first year. Everyone's doing it, and so of course at that point you have 10 million people auditioning for everything. I don't know. I feel there's no wood. I feel lucky that I got to play the role because it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite musicals of all time. I could listen to it over and over again, and to play that role in particular, a very complex character, challenging musically, and of course it's a coveted role. So I'll be honest, it feeds my ego. I'm an actor, but I loved it. It was just a great experience. And I really, for here in Atlanta, I'd have to say it would be working with Sid on Andrew's Letter, because it was like my first thing here that I've done here. And you just you go through those phases where you audition and you audition and you audition and no callbacks happen, and then you finally get a callback for something and you're like, okay, great. And then and you read the script, and then you meet the director, and you talk about the script, and you're like, okay, this is a good story. Short film, but it's a good. Gosh, there was one time when I was doing a show called another musical, a show called Pajama Game, and one of the actors went completely and totally up, no idea where he was, and we were like, we don't know where you are, and we're like. I'm looking at one of my co-actors, and we're like, okay, what's it? So we just both started talking to each other, and we pushed it, and we were using his lines and taking it. And I'm a sweater anyway. I just sweat, especially under stage lights. But it was like both of us were just like dripping. We're like, what's going on? Because 30 seconds on stage with that feels like 10 minutes. You're like. Fortunately, I haven't. Both my both my grandfathers were alcoholics, and because of that, and seeing how it affected both my mother and father and their families, I tend to push that away when I see it. I will. I don't know. It's that you always have to make that choice between compassion and self-preservation, and it can be tough because you want to help. But what I've learned is until that person is ready, you're just in the way, and you're just going to drag yourself down into it. So you can make the offer, so that when they are ready, they know that they can come to you. Which I hope I've always done. But typically after that, I'll separate myself. And, it's hard. If there's an Oreo there, I want it.
Okay.
So.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.